These are the best highlights from today's 2024 LPL Summer Split matchup.
Tank from NIP.
Means that the wave will crash in just fine. With that by Kanavi, now in top lane.
Instant ghost. You have a good follow through from JDG. The nice hammer slam back there. Shanji still has ghost activated and try to get his way out of this one. Maybe get a couple stacks on his way out as he will slowly but surely give first blood over to none other than Flandre in his return.
So, 300 games together as a duo. So what NIP did was they broke up that duo, but unbeknownst to some people, they just reunited another duo as well, the IG duo of Leanne and Rookie of years past.
Over Kanavi, so I'd say we're doing just peachy in that regard. Kanavi is going to be walking face checking the bush into some vines, and there is some nasty underbrush there as Dwo picks up the kill in return here, tying it up 1-1.
Someone forgot to call the gardener and trim that hedge down. Leanne gets himself a good pick-off onto Kanavi with the rest of the crew. That's going to allow the grubs to go even between NIP and JDG too. I don't really think there's any way you can test this, especially that True Shot Barrage clipping some HP bars too. That being said though, Ruler is around. There is an outside chance that you could see a Flash Nautilus ult with the Kanavi coming back. A bit of a damage check from Yagao. On one side, JDG have kept Shanji from being a problem so far. Is Yagao still going to be a problem? I'm going to guess yes. So be careful if this Aurora beyond this point has that Malignance. They're going to be a problem.
So NIP knew this was coming. They saw vision on Kanavi heading up this way. Shanji just says, maybe I can take it under turret. Not going to be able to, though. Juggled so beautifully by JDG. They'll take even more plates up here, as there was a response of the Dragon taken on the other side, and more plates to Rookie on bot lane. The control ward that was actually spotting out Kanavi that enabled NIP to make this bot side play did not get taken out either.
And Shanji, this is a bit of a continuation of a worry for him on weak side. Once he's behind in a lane and once he's left on the weak side of the map, he does tend to...
and the kill.
Really well played by Dwarf. Now the thing is, if the engage combo goes onto the Zyra, yeah, that's really bad for NIP. If it doesn't catch the Zyra and JDG couldn't get it there, then they can disengage for the team and they can stand behind that front line. Hexgate's coming through, Herald coming through. This should be just a free turret.
Ruler is there. They're going to get the turret and collapse onto Kanavi. Kanavi flashes and still dies. Missing. Does connect the lollipop, but that is a sour one you want to take out of your mouth. Now Rookie going forward onto Flandre. You have a decent amount of damage onto the turret there as well. And it's just NIP carving back the little deficit that they had into a lead. Yagao answering with the bot side outer turret.
Much more decisive from NIP. That's been the difference in the last few minutes. JDG, they've kind of stood around but couldn't find them. Now you don't have that Nautilus, and I just got to say, JDG, very greedy staying around here. The Herald's down. You see it being summoned. There is no point standing here. It's going down to the Herald charge. Giving over another freebie kill here is absolutely not what you want to see.
And I'm wondering how many of these deaths is it going to take for Kanavi to say, nah, give me the sticks. I cannot believe I opened this up by facilitating with my team with the Sejuani. As they have just NIP themselves kept the tempo up time and time again. Leyen will claim another one. Second kill for him. Get Yagao's flash, and Rookie claims him. As Kanavi just watches his team is falling apart around him, and a tier 2 is now falling as well. NIP have exploded this gold lead.
Folks, this is the NIP that didn't win plant noises. All right, Dragon's talk about that instead.
Well, the plant noises that Leyen is making are very, very loud screams from JDG. Now Dragon is getting low. They have Between Worlds coming through. Yagao is in there, but the Dragon goes over. That's Hex point there for NIP. The fight's still continuing though. Ruler picks off one. Now Leyen's going down as well. Ruler getting himself a couple, but it didn't matter because guess who was cleaning up? No, it's a quadra kill for Rookie in the end.
If you let them go untouched in these teamfights, they're going to win the teamfight on their own. Great True Shot Barrage coming through. Opens up another angle for NIP.
And this has been the bread and butter style that NIP have brought these last couple best of fives. You get Prio mid with an AD pusher. You have the length of damage, the tons of follow-up, and missing is going to die to Rookie, who is just going godlike in this game number 1. And NIP are taking down the big purple worm. JDG, desperation is reeking.
Okay, can Yagao getting himself a big ult? There is still the chance of a smite steal. Kanavi does have flash.
Kanavi, is he going to turn into a king? He's in the pit. The Between Worlds is there, but they're losing bodies left and right. Kanavi is the focus. They know not to go for the Baron when he's in the pit, and it's NIP that are going to claim the Baron and claim the lives of JDG.
Things through.
They're just so far behind at this point that it's hard to take these fights that they want to take, that their composition wants to take. And now you're going into a peel comp. Maybe it's going to work now. Maybe the 4th time's the charm here. Woe goes down, but Shanji is about to just delete missing. And now NIP smelling the blood in the water. They want to continue going forward. Botic, he's done this time and time again in the last best of 5s. He is aggressive on this, and he is going to find everything there as NIP push JDG away from this bot lane play. It will be the 1-for-1.
10 seconds still. The Soul Dragon comes up as well. JDG, they're trying to smoke the mirrors. Kanavi is here.
Might be in trouble. Yeah, I mean, Botic completely overstaying here. Does have the arcade ship, but the immediate follow of the flash. Kanavi wants that kill and wants to follow up with Shanji's life too, but here comes Rookie. He is so ridiculously strong, and Shanji has already claimed the Poro as forfeit here. JDG trying to defend this bot side play as there's a dragon up, and it's a Hextech Soul Chimera.
Yeah, that's why JDG were making these snatch and grab plays. They look desperate because they are desperate. NIP, they have ridden this early game into a demolition here. Teleport coming in. Rookie. I just think it's their own Zeus, though.
Rookie is just literally from the Matrix right now. He is dodging every single ability, every single bullet thrown his way, and landing them right back. He's going to get another couple here, at least for NIP. His Ruler trying to claim something back. He's going to be run down. He gets the slow off. He does flash away. He's going to throw up the Yubi Kitty. Honestly, Ruler, same, bro, same. As now NIP, they are just running a JDG that we thought could be dominant straight through the washer.
Rookie's back, and he has himself even more items. And yeah, the amount of skill shots he's dodged, what's the quote again? It's like, you telling me I can dodge bullets? No, I'm telling you that when you're ready, you won't need to. NIP did that work. They downloaded all of the extra like gold and items they needed to get to a point where it doesn't matter how scrappy these fights are later. They just need one person with a free team fight. It starts exploding after that point. NIP, this has been one of those few games where they take that early game lead and actually ride it into a game-winning advantage. I think that Flandre is still strong. I think that Rule is still strong, but they can't mount any sort of
nature. The big advantage that NIP have to find the little picks here or there. Maybe it starts here, maybe it starts on Loyen. He will go golden in between. Everything here is the damage onto Botic, and Loyen has gone down. This is a big pick for JDG in a little bit of a microcosm of what can go well for them, but they're losing so much.
This is exactly what we highlighted in draft. You can't be out of position here as NIP. You do get picked off very easily. Question is it too little too late? They get an objective bounty, but they are losing 2 pushing lanes. 6 goes for JDG. Actually make this a pretty good trade. They are very far behind in gold. They're going to get double objective bounties. They get themselves 2 turrets. There might be an engage coming through, though. Will they have died for their greed here?
Oh, not going to hit the Shattering Strike. Rookie coming with the flank on the Lucian, but he's by himself. He's going to try to get over to the rest of his team. They need to take him down. He's got a big shutdown on him. He's getting low, and he finally goes down. None other than Yagao cleaning that one up. But look at Shanji. He has finally become a big dog, and he's got that dog in him. As NIP, they're running JDG through the ground here. They're going to look at mid lane. In-hib turret as well. They're going to TP for it. Flandre trying to put up the best defenses, trying to get Two, does get one back, is going to get traded back immediately though, as it's actually Two that gets the kill in the end too. The mid lane in-hib turret will fall, and so will the in-hib.
Yeah, so it's not going to be the game. I think probably because Flandre does do a bit of wave clear and gets that extra kill down there. Shanji will absolutely demolish this tower, though, so it's not exactly like JDG are coming out of this feeling good about themselves. It might even be 3 inhibs if they're lucky enough. Nope, Fotic has to back off, so it'll be top double inhib. And that top one. Most of early games, if Kanavi doesn't pop off, I don't think this game is on Kanavi, but they've been held to account all the same. This is going to die again. Those hex gates not helping him there.
Kanavi going to try to get something back now. Oh, they overextended Loya, and he doesn't have anything to get out of this. Zanyos was just coming up, but look, Rookie, he's come back from the dead, and he's got vengeance in his eyes. Between Worlds is immediately ended by Yagao, and he'll be split between them as Ruler is trying to get his way out of this one. Shanji trying to go the angle with the AoE. Yeah. They're going to go straight for the inhib, though.
Yeah, Yago, the only world he's between is this one and the Afterlife, and he's found himself sadly on a journey that 6 times this game. Baron, Dragon's up in 30 seconds. We could see an Elder Flip from JDG, but I think they're so far behind. I think that even the Elder Flip probably just gets them killed.
And I'm going to reiterate something I yelled at the top of my lungs in the first series of LGD versus NIP here is, where has this NIP been? Like, this is a team that on paper we had such high expectations. Since Loyan has come in, they have just found consistency that has been lacking literally all of summer.
Yeah, no, NIP, they've had a disastrous summer after everything we saw in spring. Missing, caught out again, sent to the death chamber again.
What are you gonna do, Agent Smith? As Neo, the chosen one, will find everything in game number 1. It's a vintage rookie performance, 11, 1, and 13.
These are the best highlights from today's 2024 LPL Summer Split matchup.
And I want to stay active down here.
Navi is going to come in. Flash.
That was an incredible time flash from Botic. Might just give over Woes. Like, beautiful shattering strike there. Now Botic stepping up as the first soul is forfeit over to Kanavi. They claim first blood and might find another one. Botic in low. Essence Flux is on him. And Ruler, he wants it. The barrier. It's going to be just enough. And Ruler dies for his overstep. Loyan takes the kill back for NIP.
Botic breaks Ruler's ankles with the barrier bait. Kanavi's still down here. Is there enough cooldowns to the W?
Oh my god! The Jhin is able to stop Kanavi from continuing that onslaught on the Loyan. He does end up stopping his back there. Will still complete it up, but what?
Manages to get that turnaround. And now, as you were saying, the early objectives have been a bit of an afterthought.
Results-based analysis is working out right now for NIP.
Oh, are you kidding me? Botic, I guess the outplay bot side steals away that grub. Really powerful plays from him in the early game, and now NIP going to get themselves potentially a skirmish.
Really big between worlds by Flange Rage. Whoa, getting his way out now. Look at Rookie. He's got so much damage from the lightning crash. Kanavi going to claim a soul though onto Loyan. It's feeling a little bit personal in that one-on-one. Now Rookie trying to take down Yagal, ends up getting the flash out of him, but Kanavi is going to town right now. Botic all by himself, and he's just Jhin as another one comes through, and it's a triple kill for King Kanavi.
They'll have to press their ultimate. Kanavi, though, going to take this dragon uncontested at the moment. What over the wall means that Loyan is around the area. There is, whenever there's a Jhin in the game, you know, ages into the game's history now, despite being much earlier champion releases, it makes me happy.
The little things. Oh no, he's gonna cleanse. Does have to burn the flash as well. Curtain call opened up here. Ruler, you gotta find those fancy feet somewhere. One more shot. Oh! Botic, call him the sniper.
Botic is having an absolute... Basically seal your team fight, so NIP, that's something they'll have to be careful beyond this point.
And you saw in the picture there, Rookie is at a point now that even if, you know, Yagal is there to put by damage, but even if Flandre is there to get those between worlds, he is confident to step in and keep fighting. So a lot more strength being provided by Rookie now, getting close to that second item spike. They're also going to outright take the outer turret up here in top and triple Trinity Force for them. They have the damage. Shanji's going to be a massive frontliner. Rookie looking for a flank here. JDG a bit split now. Missing going to go over here as well. Ruler does have a decent amount of damage. Missing getting a little bit low. They got the True Shot Barrage onto Botic. That means JDG pull off of the Dragon. There's the twofold Hex, actually getting a decent amount of damage between worlds. There's the combo. Woe going back in. Stranglethorn on top of two there. Curtain called by Botic, but Ruler's going to chase him down now. Maybe himself feeling a little personal as JDG have completely cut off the head of NIP, and they're running around like chickens. As Kanavi is trying to go under turret here with the soul, but can't do it. And now
and now suddenly you're going to be playing from behind the game against that Dragon advantage to JDG as well. So there's the threat of that potentially look to stall out until you get multiple items on the Zeri, multiple items on Loyan, but I don't think they're going to be able to do that. They've left these walls behind them. Hex gets some teleports. Rookie caught out.
Oh my god, he's just dying outright. Just gets killed by Kanavi in the end. Did he just kill him with the distance there? And now JDG are completely collapsing over NIP, who were trying to save Rookie, and now we're just trying to find a way out here. The escape hatch has been closed though. Shanji is just going to run his way through it, but unfortunately, he's not going to have the same amount of luck, and guess who it is? It's your nightmare in game 2, Kanavi.
Kanavi is just slaughtering through these team fights. He's had a lot more help from his team this time. They've been setting up for those resets, but now with so many kills, Baron is up and available, and Kanavi, I think he might just keep going. there are Hextechs. There's another teleport coming through. They might just want themselves another fight.
This JDG, this is the anger that you can just feel palpably on the Rift. They are just fighting every tooth and nail. They are going for everything on the Rift. They have the advantage, and they're pushing it into NIP. The Baron already have health here, but this might be a little bit of an overextend, as here comes the curtain call to take down some of the health bars. The nice catch by Twelve, but the Between Worlds, oh my god! The Baron ends up going to JDG, and they completely collapse on NIP, unsuspecting of the power of those Corgi jaws. A triple kill to Yagao.
JDG get themselves on the board in the early game, and JDG start rolling through this game like game one never even happened. NIP, they can't stand up to the team fighting prowess.
A bit more than I guess in that game number one, but it truly has been a story of Kanavi just taking the reins by his own fists and throwing them into NIP. Is now the lead that he has borne for JDG has led to absolute devastation for NIP in game two. It's 22 minutes in, and they're looking at a tier 2 tower on bot for JDG.
So JDG, they take this advantage much in the way that NIP did in that last game. They get ahead of the game, and they don't look back. This Aurora's looked a lot better in this game compared to that last one. Maybe it was something about that matchup in the mid lane which held it down for them, but I think honestly it's just much more about JDG having a better early game, giving themselves a chance to showcase that they are such good team fighters and they have so much damage to bear.
Can't run away from the bunny lady. She'll just chase you down. And that is a red-eyed, bloodthirsty beast right there as JDG. They're looking at the inhib, and they still have the Baron for another minute. They could look just for the end here and even up the series.
Oh my word, I think that's going to be it. This chunking through those turrets.
They've taken the snowball, and they are crashing it now into the Nexus turrets, and that's already one down. We said it's Reset City for Kanavi, and he wants to put the hurt on all of NIP. He is under their turrets, he's in their Nexus mountain, and right now he's living rent-free in their head. We asked if Kanavi can make this kingdom his, and for game two, he will.
These are the best highlights from today's 2024 LPL Summer Split matchup.
Yeah, that's the thing. They haven't died yet, so the potions are still popping. These double-ups are really well placed from Photic. Managing to do that flip back.
They got the Shattering Strikes. The level 2 missing goes down, and it's over to Photic. And the combo of Dwo and Photic has been so good here.
He's coming down
He's
too.
on
Level
vision.
6, Smolder. Smolder can actually pull out the ult here too. Not the best early damage, but it's from a very long range.
Oh, he almost got Kanavi there. They do catch Kanavi, and all on top of that, the cherry is that Rookie picks up the kill with the help of Mom.
Coming down, gets himself that first kill for himself. NIP, we asked them to do better in that early game again. That's how they won that first game. That's a good start to it.
It is already 1,000 gold up. Here comes JDG's rebuttal, though, as Dragon's getting low. Loyan barely gets it there. They got to get out, though. As a squad together, they will make it away as Kanavi was coming out of his own
farm. We need to see Kanavi do a lot more at this kind of time window around that first item mark to really justify this pick.
Keep our eyes peeled for that, and we'll check in for sure as being pushed out of the jungle. Dwo goes for the flash play. Yagao has no exit. His Corgi butt couldn't wiggle fast enough, and now missing. He's going to get slowed down by the Achu and caught by the Grasp. There comes as well Mom's help as it hits Ruler, too, giving a couple extra stacks over. Bullet time there as Jin is just an immobile carry in a mobile world.
JDG, I don't know whether they feel like they can't contest right now. They really need Missing and Kanavi to start comboing up. Rookie might be the first target,
He has no mana, going to dodge out of the spear, trying to get the minions here, but he's going to flash to his death as it's Kanavi who claims the first kill for himself, at least. Lian going to chase him down, has the Leandries completed there. Has been started up by Lian Dragon by JDG to try to even things up here. Lian's going to be finished very quickly here, so it will be 3-3 on Grubs and 1-1 on Dragons. Lian is on this top side of the map.
Yeah, we see that Flandre jumping on towards Rookie. Not really got kill threat right now, and he is on weak side. He's looking to just wave clear as safely as possible. Good damage coming from Rookie. Gets the self-heal too.
They got the roots. A lot of damage from the Leandries. Lian is going to go to the end of the slingshot to try to catch him here. Goes for the flash. Strangle Thorns gets the passive. Needs some help from the plants, though. Doesn't have anything. Is going to wait till all of them get into the middle. And there you go. Is it enough? No. Flandre combines himself to at least stave off that kill.
Yeah, it still allows Rookie to get plates from this top side turret. It still allows him to get some stacks from that as well. What's going to happen with Shanji on the bot side? Has ult, has Ghost.
He's trying to outplay all three of them right here, and kind of does.
Still has that all out too. I mean, they might go for a redive. He's still tanking up. He has a pot taking. And
no.
now Flandre, he has no passive now. This could be a bit of an issue. He's going to have to try and get as many blobs as possible.
If it doesn't work with 2 people, throw 3 people at it, and maybe it's going to work this time. As they go in, they're going to get so much damage onto him. They get stacks for Rookie. Though he's healing up, it's Woe that claims it, and now they're looking at the turret here. The dive on bot side was not pulled off successfully. The turret almost going down, though. Shanji still has all out, like you'd pointed out, trying to get the Q3 going here, and this play from JDG is taking so long.
Shanji just contesting even on the Krugs there at this point. Yagao is going to get first turret from the looks of it. I don't think they're going to be able to kill that on the top side. So it is some gold over towards Yagao, but it's still plates going towards the Smolder. It's still going to be a turret kill towards there. And well, most of the time you consider gold onto a Corki a huge win condition. The fact that the gold is going to the Smolder on the other side and Rookie is still starting to stack up is really, really important.
145 stacks almost here, 14 minutes. I mean, it's actually really incredible timing. And now has the Shoji's first item completed. First item is pretty much across the board. The Rift Herald will be claimed by NIP, but JDG's move is now to try to take a fight after missing, overextends himself though, and now will find himself maybe at the gray screen, get a flash, but still to no avail. And the Solar Flare comes out as a last-ditch effort. There's the slowdown for Mom, maybe setting up Rookie to pick up some more stacks here in the mid lane, but NIP are just going to keep pushing. They got the Rift Herald, and they're driving that thing just like a train straight into JDG.
It's another great early game from NIP. They get themselves the mid lane out of turret. They got themselves the top lane out of turret. They're in a really good spot when it comes to a lot of their gold. Another charge onto mid lane. They're starting to really push JDG about. And, you know, we were saying that JDG, they were focusing more on Kanavi to be this early game wrecking ball. He has struggled to be that here in game 3, and that is going to continually be a problem for them.
Not going to really have the avenues to be one-shotting anybody now without a massive advantage. All right. Shanji, though,
to the top side.
about to get some hard-hitting something. JDG stacking 4 members up here. Tons of CC underway, but they don't have the wave necessarily in a good place just yet. Going to be stacking up the Q3. Going to be trying to get Yagao, honestly, might just die here. No way. He just separates Yagao, and he's just a little dog. As Shanji finds a 1v4, and we called him Kashanji for a reason. The entire time JDG were here, NIP were making plays across the map.
I mean, is this LPL or Thermopylae or something? Shanji gets the 1v4 on the champion he's done so much work with in the past. Great kill on that weak side, gets that 1-for-1. And while this is happening, Rookie is still getting gold out of that other side of the map, still getting himself stacks there too. NIP, great early game for them again. They have a significant gold lead, getting towards that 4,000 mark at this point. Dragon spawning in 20 seconds, and bot side is their strong side of the map right now with the waves pushed in. NIP could potentially look to get themselves a Dragon advantage alongside those gold advantages they currently have.
They're actually trying to get a little bit of a setup down here into JDG's jungle. They're getting more stacks for Mr. Rookie. He's almost at 190 now. Solar Flare going to be popped there. Luyan getting a little bit bigger. Is it going to be enough? He's real big right now. That Stranglethorn separating JDG here. Here comes Flandre. He gets stopped by Shanji. Now the Blast Cone gets Luyan away from the fight. NIP, look at Rookie. He's literally just been free hitting this whole time, and he's going to find himself a double kill. The man you need to step up when it's darkest for NIP does yet again on a little tiny dragon.
Rookie gets the damage off, but the reason he can get the damage off is because Shanji holds the door shut. Stops the Zac E with that quick little shunt from the W of the Kassanse, and that is really what determines the team fight. JDG, they can't get onto the backline in the right way, and NIP, they get themselves another huge fight.
They are just out fighting JDG, which is not something you'd say on a typical day in the LPL. It's been incredible to watch this team come to life.
Gets himself a huge amount of damage. Yeah, it does go down, but he'll absolutely take the 1-for-1.
Missing gets the kill there. Then we see the initial play here on bot side. They thought they caught out Lian, but they didn't. Now we have to go back to picture-in-picture, though. There's a little bit of catch out there going on. The fight continued. The fact that they got so much separation from the front line of JDG, and that Rookie had just been hitting this whole time because of Shanji's positioning.
Yeah, Shanji ends up saving the day there. No backline access. See another fight. This time around the red side, enemy jungle. Whoa, doesn't have flash. He does have ult.
You can't be there. Laundry is going to give away his life here, too, as JDG. They're trying to save President Kanavi, and they just did. Bland's going to flash away, though. A little bit of damage done. Now Mom coming through. They get 1 back. They get 2 back. Maybe the shots are going to ring out here for Ruler to make something happen. He gets him. He found the agent in the midst, but it's still NIP putting the hurt on JDG here. A tier 2 tower is now in their eyes, and guess who has hit their stacks?
Yeah, it is a good snipe at the end of it, but it's a bad fight overall. NIP, they can't even test this window of power. Ruler can't cut through the front line. I don't think Yagao can either. I think they need to wait on a misstep from a carry from NIP and somehow pounce, but it's so hard to watch that. They do have some vision. NIP looking to take down the Baron, but they might just get an angle onto them.
They can just find the pick outs and missing. Will go quiet. Potentially is the execute going to be enough? Flandre finding the back line. This is big. He can actually try to take him down, but Stranglethorn's going to come through and deny Flandre. He just wants to get Lian, and he will flash for it. Does end up killing the jungler, so maybe making Baron a little bit more dicey. Look at this, though. JDG have opened up the fights. Fork shot not going to be enough. Ruler, he has a lot to say here. Deadly Flares hits. He's got it. He wants to get the kill to Photic. The duel, though, he doesn't have the damage. Photic goes down to Yagao, and Yagao steps up now as well onto Zwo. He's getting the Shattering Strikes, though, and there's the TP. Rocket Barrage is enough, though. Yagao gets a double kill. Shanji is out here, but JDG, they will not go quietly.
What is that, a 4 for 3? This is the one fight where the W can immediately land. So Ruler ends up saving Yagao's life with some good mechanics there from the Jhin. And now we square up around the Dragon. We soul point for NIP, the third one on the table for them. Can JDG pull out a similar team fight again? Or will NIP's front line do a better job this time?
The round 3 bell ding right on the other precipice of these fights. NIP, they don't necessarily have good vision on Flandre. They don't know where his entrance can be, and this could be the changing fight for JDG. Zwo tries to go for one of those magnificent engages, misses it now. There you do have Flandre in the middle of all of it. Lian getting low, Stranglethorn splitting across, but Lian's already gone. Now the Dragon, it's gone over the Rookie. He's claimed the Dragon soul point for NIP, and the execution, it's not going to be enough. The Primal Surge saves Kanavi's life, but Yagao, he might not be so lucky. You're being surrounded by the young guns there by NIP. And Shanji is finding your backline. Kashanji unlocked, and Kashanji will decimate them.
Shanji gets himself another brilliant team fight alongside the rest of NIP. They do end up tightening some of the screws from that last. I really think JDG can look in for a contest here.
Another holistic performance from NIP. I mean, yeah, Rookie's leading the way now with the 8-2 scoreline on the Smolder, who we've said is the campaign all about in these playoffs. But it really is the whole team stepping up in a way they didn't in the Ascent group.
Yeah, and NIP, I mean, what better time to find your form than now, I suppose, when it comes to elimination games? They didn't exactly leave themselves much room for error. They're definitely a team which have left it till the last possible moment. JDG, once again, they don't find themselves a good early game. They do find themselves some team fights, but they're giving themselves a heck of a mountain to climb here. And it does feel like now NIP have the stacks, and Flandre misses another engage.
He does end up getting the nice connection on Photic, but the fight back is just too damn big. And now that Dragon, he's grown into a full-blown beast. As Zwo getting low, but they're already taking down the inhib here too. They have another minute and 10 seconds on the bear. This might just be it.
I think that might just be it. A minute left on the Baron, and I think with the waves coming in and a teleport within short range for Shanji to make sure at least one of those turrets go down. JDG, do they have the damage? Do they have the threat? I don't think they do.
JDG had all the pressure, all the weight on their shoulders, but NIP, they are made of miracles, and they are made for the playoffs.
These are the best highlights from today's 2024 LPL Summer Split matchup.
So many years against at this point. It is so alien if you look towards the start of this year. So NIP, potentially the ones to put.
Try to get over there with the Shattered Earth there damage, but in the end, it's just going to be all right as rain right now. Rookie trying to help get some clearing going in this mid lane with Mom's call, but that last cannon minion maybe eluding him, and Kanavi waiting around. He's being very active right now. Yagao going on Rookie. Going for the plays. Who's dying though? It's going to be Yagao with a solo bono.
Yagao has been fairly quiet in this. Rookie is stuck around to try and kill himself. That cannon minion probably dies for it, but still, he'll get himself back into lane. This is the kind of Legion's kind of performance you need to see against that Smolder. Lian going towards bot lane.
That's a really good play by missing. He might just sacrifice his life for it, though. Flashes away, but it's going to be the follow-up by Lian to get the kill. And now it's tied up 1-1 in those kills, and Ruler being pressured in bot side. Kanavi right around the corner, though. He does have Impale, and they are opening up shop on this bot lane. Both to get a flash. One more shot available. Oh, it's going to go through for a second game in a row. Sniper action, man. Ruler.
Bodek probably should have jumped forward on that AHB though, and he goes down. Overall, what were we asking all for from JDG? A better laning performance. I think this qualifies as a better laning performance. That is about as close as it gets, and there's another kill. Goes on to
TP coming in, and we'll end up getting the 1. So they got the might spawn. NIP, I don't know if you necessarily want to give up the 6. They're going to try to pressure on Kanavi, but Kanavi wants to fight, gets the Exalt's impact into the wall. The double impale on top of the equalize. You're being cooked on the coals, but not enough damage went through, and now the wombo combo has been turned right back on you. And then I paid pounce like wolves, as now Ruler's opening up with the curtain call. Can he do it again? Can this man get all the kills? A fourth shot not going to go through. He does get Dwo in the end. JDG move forward, pick up some kills, but they will be denied the 6 grubs.
It's 2 for 1 as well, so NIP pick up some gold from that.
Moment.
That genuinely caught me off guard, man.
But I'd love to see Ruler stepping up in the moment right now. JDG themselves seeing those silver scrapes in their eyes, trying to get the Exal's impact. Kanavi misses it. They need to pull off of this, but missing is tanking the turret all by himself. Is going to be run down right now, giving stacks over to Rookie, and all these stacks could be to their detriment. TP coming in now from JDG. It's a bit late. They've already lost missing, but Flandre's here to make sure to cook him up nice and good for him, as he's been hanging out in the chef room of JDG's house, and they will end up finding a little bit of purchase on top side.
As many, it's the sub side. These sound effects from that Rumble skin is really getting to me. But now maybe Kanavi's overstepped. He can go through the wall once, but he might get caught.
Impact. No, it's actually the Impale put combo, and Rookie just dies to Yagao. Here comes 12, but it's too little, too late. Sanji doesn't have the damage. He doesn't have anything to give, and now they might just give over a couple more kills. Flandre's got him cooking with the flame spitter. The man needs to get a chef hat for himself. Shanji trying to clear the wave here to make sure he can't get dove, but JDG, they're still looking, and they brought more bodies.
Oh, Shanji. We'll put a salute to him. 07's in there for him. Shanji goes down, and NIP, they are the ones misjudging the fights now. JDG
play on mid lane if they want to take this outer turret.
Yeah, you know, I mean, Heartsteel gets more valuable the more you proc it.
It's like Smolder, right? It's the same, right?
Yeah, you got your own stacks.
and
the early fighting very much helps. How's going to go in mid lane? That'll help. Is Draw looking for engage? No, he's not. Loads of grubs, though. I mean, they get the tower anyway.
Missing was, though. And I'm getting the fast reaction. Kanavi pulled out of his fellow Void monster. The question, who can step up and help Kanavi make this dream a reality?
You have to let one of these go. You really just want to make sure you get your big stacks onto Smolder. You're, of course, getting towards your second item onto Ezreal as well. You're not at your points of power yet, and I think you're completely fine to give over one dragon. Scale up a little bit more. Kanavi potentially going towards Shanji.
Shanji out dodges it there. That one and connect that Extal's impact in the end, but giving over presence around that turret down there to give Yagao free reign over it. And IP are going to try to respond with their own on top, and TP as well. As Shanji had given up the pressure there, they might find kills on top of it all. Missing, giving so many stacks over to Rookie now as well. Will end up burning that flash to get away.
So, Corki is on bot side pushing in that inner turret. He didn't have the teleport, couldn't teleport towards this top side, but may potentially get himself with the Triforce and the 4 grubs a full inner turret. In fact, he will do so.
Wow.
Good gold over towards Corki. The cross maps from JDG have been much better this game compared to previous ones. It is still going to be stacks over towards Rookie. It's still going to be a tower.
The Megazord has been formed for NIP. They've got all their pieces of the puzzle here together. They got Rookie with that execute. Yagao very strong. Dwo going forward, though, actually away, as Shanji needed to run away now as well. Yagao steps up too far, and now he's in trouble. Mom comes through onto 3. Shanji getting low, as now they will end up turning back onto the Dragon Pit for JDG and IP. They have been rebuffed once, but maybe they look to capitalize again. They will just give this one over.
Yeah, they do still have that dragon advantage. It'd be the second dragon for JDG, but that's not worth dying for, right? You got to make sure you can actually win these fights. Bodek trying to get a ult across the team, maybe stop some resets. He's trying to at least allow Rookie some time on this turret. So NIP, they got a chunk of mid lane turret. Sadly for them, can't get more than that. JDG do have a true shot barrage to check every so often, but they do need to check in the fog of war.
Baron already getting very low. Loyen does have flash if he wants to go over. Missing is waiting for the counter engage here. TP's coming in. Baron going low. Loyen knocked out of the pit. He's not in an angle to take it. Now Baron going down. Missing counter engage. Oh, the Exalt's impact gets stopped there. Stranglethorn splitting the team. JDG, they are completely split, but doesn't matter. Loyen, he's not with the team either. Dwo goes in with a big engage. Now Flandre is getting low, and here comes Rookie. The flip of the wings, and it's not nearly an Elder, but it's a smolder as a double kill came over. Pressure there. They cannot get the siege to stick up here on the top side of the map. And now NIP move towards mid. Don't get Kanavi in the end.
Close from Draw. Just misjudges where Kanavi's going. Learns his flash. That's a big tool down though, because Draw, we saw how important he's been on that rel so far. A swing and a miss there for what has otherwise been a fantastic series for Draw. Might end up being a big difference. W hits from Ruler. He does have the ult.
There's no rockets for Yagal though. He can't really get the damage back on the Lian. Here comes the equalizer. Lian's just walking straight through those pineapples. They hurt. As now JDG reposition up towards this top side. Don't have a wave just yet.
They're going to be slow to it. They're going to give up yet another dragon. This is the bonus of them taking 2 early dragons, but this is a lot of stats to give over to JDG, even when you're stacking with the Smolder.
It's so much stats to give over. It's going to be so terrifying. And they have decent damage, but they're going to have to make it stick here.
Special.
I don't think he does, but NIP are hoping they get a little bit of something special here. They've been buying a lot of time in the setup. Now they're going to try to catch out missing, but Kanavi is in there. He's trying to get the impale, gets a double. There's the equalizer on top of it. Look at them cooking alive. I hope you like those pina coladas being shoved straight down your throat. Big true shot barrage back. Rookie still full health, still has the execute, but Botic being run down by a giant scorpion. Rookie still untouched. Is he gonna be the difference? A double kill. Maybe it's setting up for a penta if he wants to try to get it, but he's trying to save his teammates here as he does end up getting a couple.
Unless Shanji goes in to block that final shot, they do manage to turn things around and just about take down the giant scorpion in the back end of that, and at least make sure it is a Pyrrhic victory for JDG.
Oh, Ruler and Fotic going at it. Fotic's losing that one hard. He's burning, and now he just dies to Flandre. Long distance, brother. As JDG, they're pushing on NIP. The Ruler might be a little bit caught out. Now Dwo is the one getting caught out, and he's just dying. He does have to flash away from the deadly flourish there, and NIP, they're losing bodies left and right.
They'll be able to get themselves the Baron, which does mean that there's a chance that the Dragon goes down on the other side of the map, where the Lian gets there, punished the misposition from NIP.
Hey, you were buying time. You said, oh, we'll take the next fight. Oh, no, the next one. Oh no, we labeled it a boxing championship match for a reason. Going all 5 games. It felt destined here. JDG on the precipice of it now. And NIP trying to stave off that would-be potential last game here for both these teams. Now, it is NIP who will stop the siege from continuing just now. There's about 1 minute and 25 seconds left on the Baron buff. JDG can return as these waves continue to crash, but NIP's clear now with Rookie down here is pretty strong.
It is, and that's the great thing about the true damage burn coming through alongside the Leandries and the mixed damage just overall from Smolder. Your wave clear is good. You can hold on to one wave like that. Level 18 continuing to get steps. They're hovering over a ward. I don't really know whether you can get yourself a good teleport angle here. They're going for it anyway. Can they find themselves a push onto the overextended JDG?
Flandre, I'm frozen. Oh, we're back. Oh, God, the fight's continuing up. Kanavi's almost dead. What happened? Okay, the burn. Is it going to be enough? NIP? They're not going down? All right, now we have the re-follow up the True Shot Barrage.
Get some control of this mid wave. That is important. If you don't have vision in your jungle, which, you know, NIP have half-half, you can just push through mid lane. It's much easier to get into the river through these big river brushes. That's a big equalizer, though. Great chunk onto Lian.
Oh, you can't see. Okay, now Dwo. Take the 4th shot. That's the damage done. As JDG, they do get Dwo very, very low. He'll be able to heal up a lot, though, as this fight continues on. In mid lane, JDG are starting up the Baron.
They are. Dragon coming up in 20 seconds. So, JDG leaving 2 people there. I don't know whether NIP know that everyone is over there. They do have, of course, knowledge that the equalizer is down. 10 seconds still, the Elder. Can JDG really contest both?
Okay, now they will know that the Baron had been started up. They had vision on it from the True Shot there, but it's too little, too late. Baron goes over to the whole 5 stack of JDG, but now they have to reposition because Elder is on the line.
Okay, so Dragon started up. NIP bursting it down. Can they do it quick enough? There will be a chance for a smite steal.
Dwo going in! Mom called on top of it all, but Lian is already down! All the hopes, all that magical dust, it's gone to hell in a handbasket! JDG, they know they had NIP's number in spring! They brought them to all 5 games, and they were the better for it! And now, JDG on the the precipice of singing those sweet, sweet silver scrapes.
Rookie tried to teleport mid lane to kill the wave, but a counter teleport came back in from JDG to make sure the minion wave survived. The game will end here. We will be going to silver scrapes 2 days in a row here in the LPL playoffs. And NIP, they will have to fight a little longer to see if they can get that revenge on JDG.
All the glitz, all the glam, Yagao stepping up big in a moment he needed to. We knew that Rookie had the better of him all along. JDG, they will not go quietly in these playoffs, and they will push us all the way to 5 games. JDG versus...
These are the best highlights from today's 2024 LPL Summer Split matchup.
And that's it. Their year is done. Regardless of who wins tomorrow from FPXAL, they will get ahead in terms of those championship points, and that will be the end of them. They need to get a good early game here. Shanji jumps on Super. NIP are here in force.
Oh, they're going to flash. Oh, Flandre, he's in trouble now. He's going to give over a kill to Lian at first blood for the ninjas in Pyjamas.
Flandre will respawn in time to get a teleport towards top.
Games we've seen him really hone in on the focus that he has to be a guy on this team that represents strongly.
Yeah, Ruler last year was largely touted as the best AD carry in the world. Does have a cleanse, has Missing coming down, blows the cleanse early.
They might actually take the fight back there as the crash down comes through on Photic. Now Missing's in a little bit of trouble, gonna get the Blade Caller back, but Missing realizes that Lien had an angle there and will just sacrifice his life. It goes over to Photic too in the end. Now in mid lane, Rookie, he's looking for the solo kill onto Yagao, but can't find
teams.
Dude, both teams are realizing how lopsided these games become if you give over a little bit of an advantage. And so far, it's NIP looking to move Shanji over first before Flandre. Now going for the flash play out of Missing. Missing getting low. Missing going down to Duo. And now Kanavi's locked down. Rookie going to dodge out of the rock barrage. Yagao doesn't have any mana. He does have flash though. The burn, the plant.
Oh!
Pricks him right in the booty as Lien takes another one. It's 4-0 start for NIP.
Yeah, Yagao finding out that this jungle replace...
Start up these grubs, and JDG really have no answer.
Flandre could teleport back in, but he's not going to be there in time. Kanavi trying to steal
he
one.
Got it. Oh, no, he didn't. He didn't even get it. Kanavi, he's down. Photic takes him out at NIP. They're making plays all over.
Rookie trying to fire through that turret. Takes a couple of tower shots. Flandre teleporting away. Can Shanji get to him? No, he can't. Flandre gets himself a bit of a Soaz escape, but is not at all this series.
They're going to try to get the stacking going their way and get some of these plates down for Yagao. He had a big step up last couple of games now as well. And still trying to get him some resources, get this stacking going, giving themselves something to think about later on. Now Shanji realizing there's a play coming his way will back off. This could be the first turret, although Rookie is on this top side as well. It is going to go the way of JDG, so they will get that extra bit of gold immediately traded right back, though. And there's Rift Herald coming up on the map, so you know the fighting ain't stopping.
Goes down very easily, trying to greed for that Herald, for that grub steal. Doesn't manage to get it. It's 3 for 3 in them right now. And once again, this Nidalee early game hasn't been fantastic.
Feels a little bad now, though. Feeling bad as well as Duo as he gets the feathers pulled right back on him. Flandre claims the kill, and now Loyan cannot do the Rift Herald. JDG have come in full force. They got their first kill on the board, and now more objectives going their way.
Yeah, I'm going to find Leon out as well. He has the Stranglethorns. This could be quite dangerous.
Yeah, that was bold there, but he does make it out alive. Does also get the Stranglethorn out of Leon.
Means that there's no contest coming through onto the Herald at all, but it was very unlikely anyway with Dwar going down, but NIP now see themselves lose that first kill, lose that Herald. Shanji is going to get himself that turret in that bot side, so they get an objective on the other side, but at least JDG get themselves a way to potentially break open one of these towers across the map as well. I don't really think it's going to be able to do much on mid lane, because I don't think either mid lane has been able to hit mid lane turret that much in this game so far. Earlier in the game, we saw the classic three-man mid lane play with Johnny. They see each other. That's less ships in the night. That's just more, hey, how you doing there as you cross the street. Does mean that Flandre has the ability to push up into this turret.
He's going to take that outer turret as NIP even up the dragons. We'll have a Chemtech Soul on the Rift, so maybe some cool Blast Cone gameplay coming through here as we've seen in the playoffs so far. But that's where I also want to talk a little bit about the entrances that that JDG have here. They have so much poke, they have so much... JDG feeling a little bit hesitant to move down towards this bottom side vision. As the dragon already started up by NIP, they will just give that one over. So some of the stacking going the way of the ninjas in Pyjamas. JDG not going to threaten anything on this top side. Still have a ton of vision over here if NIP want to come over and check just in case they don't know that the Baron is not being taken. Solar Flare coming out on the double. That's a big cleanse being used. Now Kanavi will go golden, buying a lot of time with that Seekers. A little bit of damage back as well as the poke starting to come through. Lien now down half health too.
So, I mean, Ruler loses that cleanse. What did we say about looking for Ruler's summoners? Try and get them out without dying. Okay, that's one thing. You also get that flash away from Kanavi as well. I consider that a... That's an advantageous play for Dwarf. That's a better Solar Flare than particularly that last one. Next time that's up, let's see if we can use that onto Ruler well enough. However, with the Solar Flare still down, JDG used this time window to start the Baron.
Ruler was the first one here, first and foremost. He's taking a little bit of the reins in his own hands here. Lien trying to get over. We've seen this go down. Missing going to stop him from even getting close to the Baron. At 25 minutes goes the way of JDG. They will lose Missing for it in the end, but that is worth, my friend.
Yeah, I mean, NIP, they were looking for taking away the summoners from these carries. Yeah, but then you don't have the Solar Flare for the big fight. JDG realized this, and they take that Baron. NIP trying to slap back with the mid lane turret. I think they can get it at least.
Bloodied and not beaten. Both these teams giving it their all here. All the presence, all the pressure, the little micro decisions. It's the only engaged tool for JDG, so they want to keep you at range. They want to keep you at this distance. But Yagao getting traded a little bit heavy. Now NIP stepping up. The Dragon going low. Is this really what you want to give it all for? Going in, it's Kanavi! Stranglethorn goes through. That's the Zong is used as well by Kanavi. As NIP now reset back off the fight. They did not get what they came for, and they lose the back end because the poke is just too much to deal with.
Yeah, you see that. They land something. Onto Lien there as well. Of course, you can just keep aggroing that Baron over the wall. It is set up. Plants comes through. Not that many plants though. The Baron's still going down though.
Pretty healthy though. Okay, they got Ruler. Gets the Blade Caller though. We've seen this time and time again. Now Shanji in trouble. Oh my god, he does so much damage. Derek's Gate's gonna be popped. Look at Lien. He's getting low. Shanji going low too. Yagao tries to go forward. Yagao oversteps. He's got damage though. He takes down. Whoa. It's gonna be a trade though. Photic now has some damage of his own. We get some heavy fighting.
Game 5 like this can be valuable. Dragon in 30 seconds. Flash on Missing. He can look for a big engage. He is the only big engage for JDG, but they do have that poke. First shot blast lands, and that's gonna start racking up the HP bar advantages. Here comes Rookie.
Oh, they try to get Ruler. They realize he didn't have any summoners. He still has the Featherstorm. He is stepping up. Now that poke coming in. Stranglethorn onto Missing. Missing gets out though. The Crashdown gets him to safety. Photic! He's going for the play on Missing. Missing's gone. Now they follow through. They have their own poke now, and Photic representing for his team. NIP, they're going to push onto the Baron.
Yeah, Missing not being there to help the team fight engage means that NIP have a free run at this Baron finally. There's a lot of HP bars down on JDG. They should be able to get themselves that Dragon and contain in trade for that Baron, but NIP will definitely take that one. The Baron means that they can kind of hide behind their minions, stop that siege coming in later from JDG, and this is a very close back and forth Game 5. We have not had ourselves a significant lead in this game. Your W when it goes through a wall auto crits. The Infinity Edge buffs that crit as well, so the W is doing significant damage if it hits onto the right target alongside that slow. The minions...
That's big. The siege going to continue. Ruler was trying to clear the minions, but can't do it. A tier 2 falls now. JDG, they're being pushed into their base. There's still about 30 seconds on this Baron buff here, Nymera.
Don't know if this is going to be leading to the breaking of the base, but it's definitely close enough to it. A lot of gold been built up from NIP, over 4,000 in the Baron power play. And JDG, they've not been able to cross map. They can't send anyone towards that top lane. They've just had to sit here and kind of just eat this wave push over and over. JDG waiting for their moment.
They saw Missing over the wall. Oh my god, that was like 2 deer in headlights.
It lands onto Dragon spawning now. And JDG are first in River. This would be Chemsec Soul for them.
NIP a bit split. Oh, where's the JDG? Stranglethorn pop there. Shanji, Dominus is ready to go. Locked and loaded. The Croc! He finds it! Ruler's gone! Everything from JDG is falling apart! NIP from the brink of nowhere, from a devastating summer split, are going for the end!
The ruler's crown may have just been broken once again. From 3-peat champions to missing out on internationals, potentially for the entire year. NIP from nowhere bring out this series as they look potentially for an end.
They're surrounding. I can feel everything. All the disappointment for JDG. It's starting to stack up. They were denied in 2022. They were denied in 2023, and they lost their best of 5 against JDG in spring. They will right the wrong.
These were some of the best highlights from today's 2024 LPL Summer Split matchup. Which moment was your favorite? Let me know in the comment section below. This is OP, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.